Hello everybody, Alex here from Snake Island Exotics. Today's delivery day. It is a bit of a smaller delivery with all these bill hikes and the electric bills going through the roof and stuff like that. It's getting harder to splash the cash and stuff, so if you want to join the YouTube, we could use it right now. So we've got the deliveries to do, we've got other jobs to do today, so please like, subscribe, comment, share, ring the bell for me. Let's crack on with the day. So here we go. Here's the delivery for today. It's mainly, we think we've got some substrate, frozen, and the live food. I don't know what's in that bag. So we'll have a little look at it, and then we've got some jobs to do today. So we'll crack on, get them sorted. I do have to do this first, and I'll pick what job we're gonna do today. So I put the frozen away. These ones are just live food, as we can see. Lovely, lovely live food. Same as that one. So we've got this one to find out what's inside, and this one to find out what's inside. So let's have a little butchers and see what we got. We got the new knife, still got the new knife. I haven't switched back to the scissors yet. We still haven't lost it. Oh, she's good as well. Look at that. Oh, it's nice to have something that does its job. It's like, cut, ready? Do your cutting. Oh, oh, look at it. Does its job as it's told. And we got a bag of Leo Life. Yeah. It's in the bag. Oh, straight through it. Ooh. Ooh. We got mossy vines. Ooh. Yes. Very nice. Very nice. Ha ha ha. Okay then everybody, I did have two plans for today. I think we're going to separate them off because I think this is going to be quite a big job. So we've got the big 300 litre bow front fish tank. It's been sat here quite a while now, so I'm thinking maybe to entice some people to buy it, we're going to pre-mock it up. So we're going to put some substrate in there, we're going to put some ornaments, some rocks, make it look really cool, and it might entice somebody to, because when you've got an empty fish tank, sometimes it's hard to imagine what it's going to look like nice. For example, when I had that new big tank in, it looks a lot better planted up than it does empty. So I can't use the proper live plants and stuff like that, but we can use a lot of the fake plants. We can use some wood, we can use the sand that we've got spare from that other tank. So we're gonna have a go at doing that today, make it look pretty cool, and then we can crack on. And if we've got time, we can do something else, but this is probably gonna be quite a big job. First job is we have to clear a lot of stuff off the top, and we want to test the lights as well today. I want to make sure everything's doing what it should, just in case we get somebody come and buy it, and I don't want to have to go, oh, this doesn't work, this one, and then test it all when they come. So we're going to do all the tests today, make sure the lights and stuff work, and then we know that we're planning, all our plans are going to go well. So we're just going to take a little plant. Look how cool these are. You can't say our orchid doesn't look like that. If you put the orchid mantis on there, she'd camouflage right up, she would. We're just going to take all the ornaments off. These are really nice for your little mini tanks. Really cool. So we get all the magazines off. Ooh, Reptile Keeper magazines. You think people will take them, they're free, but nobody takes them. You would have thought so, but no. Okay, we've just got the plants, and we shall be all cleared off. Problem is, this one's big. This is one of the biggest plants in the shop. And I've just topped it up with water as well. Wow! It's a proper tree. Oh yes. You can live there. We'll have a quick drinko. Not trying to get a sponsor or anything, but you never know. Okay. Now we've got to dive in and look for the lights. Okay. Well, that was easy. We've got one light. How's this work? Are we clipped into here? Okay, another two lights. And then we've got our third light there. Okay, fourth light, sorry. Okay, so we've got a power cable here. It goes round the back. Okay, I'm gonna see if I can find all the cables for all the lights. I can only see one cable, which is concerning me a little bit. Ah, no, we've got another cable here. So we're gonna find a power supply, get them plugged in, and then as long as they work, we're sweet. Then we can skip that job off, go straight into something else. But if they don't work, I'm gonna have to write down what bulbs they are and get some new ones ordered in. Okay, lights are plugged in. Are we on to a winner? Ha! Ha ha! Yes! Ha ha! That is Litty Uppy. Litty Uppy! Yes! Ho 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 ho! Let's turn the other one on. Is it going to work? And it's blue! Oh, 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 oh yes! That will do, donkey. That will do. I'm happy with that. Those are some nice lights. I do like the blues. I really do. They need a little bit of a wipe over and probably could do with some fresh ones, like, but not bad at all. So we're on to a winner with that. Bulbs, I am happy. Everybody's in. And we've got nice little switches here. Ah, we've got UV. And then we've got the bulb lights. Ah, it's all lit up. It's written on it. If I'd have actually used the English and actually read the words, well, I'd have known. But that's too easy. Too easy. Too easy. We're too lazy. Too lazy for reading words. So what we're going to do now is make a little bit of room for our work. So I'm going to lift the one bulb out, like so. We're just going to place it on top of the back bulb. Just like so. There we go, nice and safe. It ain't going to go anywhere. And look at the size of the hole we've got to work with. Oh, we love some nice big hole to work with. Okay. So we're going to want probably substrate first, so we can get that nice sand that we had come in for the big Tankosaurus. So it's this tank does beat that tank. So this is like another 150 litres more water. So maybe a bit more than that. So in here, I'm going to order spare stuff out. Oh, is our sand. So we're not going to go crazy. Remember, it's just a display. So, and what it's going to happen, while it's in there, it's going to dry out, and it's going to be nice and dry for us. So if they don't want it in there, it's going to be easier for us to take out as well. So we're going to put this in there. Wahaha. That's good enough. So a little bit of a break. What we're doing, they're coming to collect the Super Dwarf retics. So, oh, we've got one down here. This is the nicer one. We haven't had any problems with this one. This one hasn't tried to bite us. So we are going to do tappy tappy. So we've got tappy tappy. We did really well with her stuck shed as well. The only problem we had is there a tiny bit left under her eye we missed. That's the only bit we missed. There we go. Hello, darling. Hello. Yes, you get to go in your box and you get to go home. Yes, there we go. Now we've got to get your brother out. Your brother's a little bit more feisty though. he tried to bite us last time. So let's see. So that's one done. Let's get to your brother, and then see if you're gonna bite it. Okay. So he has his hide go with him. They ate lovely for us on Saturday, so that was good. So I'm going to take the hide off. Okay, there he is. Now we're going to be nicey. There we go, tap, tap. Now, can we pick him up without him going to bite us? No, he's going to go bite us. Yep, you can see his mouth adjusting. That was him getting ready to do a strike. So tappy tappy, and we're just going to pick you up like this, my friend, okay? There we go. We don't want to get bit. Yes, we don't want to get bit. Yep, we don't want to get bit. I've decided we don't want to get bit. Let go. Up, 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 up. Stay. Stay. There we go. Successful transfer. We didn't get bit. Hallelujah. There we go. Happy customers, happy snakes. And we didn't get bit. We almost did. See, because if you're watching closely enough, when they first turn their head round to you, if you watch their bottom jaw, so it's good. The bottom jaw is going to be the thumb, okay? So they lift their head up, and the bottom jaw goes meh. They just readjust the jaw, make sure everything's in the right position, ready to bite. I've seen him do it twice now, and the first time he did it, he went for the strike. Second time I saw it, so I knew he was going to go, and I've seen it with other snakes as well. But it's quite, if you see them adjust their jaw, when their head comes up to look at you, they're going to bite you. So what stage are we at the tank? Well, So this is how far I've got. We've got a nice layer of sand all the way along now, so it's looking really good. So I've left a patch at the back, so I'm not sure if we're going to do a rocky outcropping. Are we going to do a fake plants, or are we going to do wood? So I haven't quite decided, so I'm going to do some mocks up of different things, and then we're going to choose after that. So I think one of our main ornaments today is going to be our little wood system. So this is just 2 pieces of wood that I'm going to put together, and it's going to look like a bigger root system altogether. So that's the plan with that, but we need something at the back to disguise anything that's going to be, because of course there's going to be a big empty space at the back. So I'm thinking we could use dragon rock. Looks really cool, really nice. We could also use this rock as well, but I think this is going to suit because the root system is so random and jaggedy. This is so random and jaggedy, so I think it's going to match and look pretty nice. So I think we're going to get some nice pieces of this, and then we're going to mock up some nice frame going all the way around the back, and then we're going to have our wood at the front, and then we're going to put some little bits of decoration around and make it look really nice. So that is the plan. The only thing we're not going to be doing today is adding water to this tank, and I'll tell you why now. So this tank, it's got too much sun. So it's right by the windy, so it gets sun all day long. Because we're south facing, the sun comes up over there and goes all the way across right in front of the shop. So it's great for temperature, it keeps the shop really warm, but we get a lot of sunshine. So this is just, if we fill this up with water, within a day or two, it's just going to be a big wall of algae, or the water's going to be really, really green. So to prevent that, I'm not going to fill it up, we're just going to mock it up with the decorations and decor just to make it look cool, and then someone can fill it up with water and stuff like that when they want to take it. So that is the plan, and that is why I'm not filling it up with water and fish today, because we'd spend every day cleaning it, and that's what we haven't got time for that. So I've got all the dragon rock in the shop, in the tank. I haven't placed it out yet, I've just put it all in there, so all I've got to do is move it basically. So what we're going to do is we're going to build a little outcropping out the back, something so our wood doesn't just look like it's just out in the middle of nowhere. So I'm going to make a nice little ring around the back, and then we can do our wood, then we can put some of the fake plants around, and it should look really, really nice. And well, that's the plan anyway. So I need a little step ladder. I think I need just a little bit of height so I can get up and over, and then we'll be raring to go. So what we're doing as well
is, or we're gonna get some nice bits of sand. Well, I'm waiting for the sand to dry out a little bit, and then we're gonna use the sand just to hide some of the cracks and some of the joins, and should make it a nice little bit of a display for us. So we may not go right towards the back because we want to make it look like we're filling the area out a little bit. So it's hard because some of these pieces have been cut very flat, so it doesn't look realistic. You might have to use it something like this. It doesn't look quite right. It doesn't look quite right. Let me see if we take this one out. If we put this one at the back. I want some more height. I want it up here. We need something we can put there that's going to raise everything up and not waste any of the rock. So what I've done, I've got a piece of the other rock. My idea is that we're going to disguise it so you can't see it. Okay, because I've got plenty of that rock, but I'm just very thin on the ground with dragon rock. Okay. Will that now give us... Okay, let's give us a bit more height. I don't like that, I don't like that. What if we did this? How does that look? It doesn't look too bad. So we have got other pieces so we can disguise other areas. Make it look a bit more of one piece. Also got some little rocky ones we can put about. Cover some of our holes at the bottom. And then we'll be able to add our big pieces of wood and make it all look nice and pretty. There we go. So a lot of this is just going to be hiding cracks and joins and stuff, so it doesn't look like it looks like it's more of one piece of rock instead of multiple pieces all chucked together. That's the idea behind it anyway. There's plenty of gaps for water to go around and stuff like that, and also give areas for fish to hide as well. So I'm happy with that now. I think we've got a nice little rocky outcropping. It's maybe not as high as I'd like it, but it gives you an idea of what you can do. So now we want our wood. Wahahaha. Okay, so we've got our first piece. We'll set that up right there, just like that. I think that's gonna look really, see how it's brought it forward? It doesn't look empty behind it. Before it would have looked completely empty behind. So we get our other piece. This should sit on top and give us a load more height. It's also gonna sit on the rocks as well, by the looks of it as well. Yes! Look at that. So we've got a nice outcropping of the wood and stuff, and it comes right up high. That's what I like. I don't like everything being low in tanks. We want to try and get it as high as we can to utilise every bit of the tank we can. So now we're going to be looking at maybe putting some rocks out in different areas to look cool. Shame we haven't got any more dragon rock. It is a bit of a pain in my bottom. So I might have a rummage and just see if we've got any in any of the tanks I can borrow. Well, there's a piece in there I can have. Any more dragon rock, any more dragon rock. There's a piece down here I can have. So there's two pieces we can have in the middle that are just going to be like islands of rock. There's no fish in these tanks, so we haven't got to worry about me actually nicking anything of any fish. So I've sold the fish that used to be in these tanks, so we can liberate the decor quite easily without worrying we're going to annoy any fishes. Oh, cool. I almost got a wet arm, almost got a wet sleeve. Okay, that's a nice rock that is for us. Oh, we're dripping everywhere. Oh, we're dripping everywhere. Okay, so that is going to be a little island
in the middle. And then we'll put little stuff around it to make it look nice. We're doing another one over there. Okay, so these are some of the fake plants we're going to be putting in today. I've got another one I'm going to get down as well. But these should be really well. Nice, cheap and cheerful. I mean, you've got like $2.99, $6.99. This one's expensive for some reason. It's like $10.99. But they are pretty nice. So I'm going to be... This one is a turtle plant for, yeah, you know what I mean. So that one's going to be fine for the aquatics. So, well, we'll get that in as well. So we'll crack on and let's put some stuff in the tank. So what I'm going to do is the usual. I'm going to show you placing some, and then the rest we're going to do off camera. So this one is going to go in this little gap here and just feed down like that. If I can get it a little bit higher. There we go. I will adjust it a little bit because I've moved the ladders basically, so I haven't got as much reach as I had before. So you know, we'll put some in, get an idea of what we're going for, and then we can then show you the finished product at the end. So I've managed to stand this rock up a little bit taller, and I've put a nice little rocky outcropping down the bottom with the plants in. I've also managed to get one of these to stick in the wood, so that looks nice, all propped up actually in the wood system. So I think that looks really nice. So I'm going to add a couple more, and I can go around and then we can show you exactly what I've done. Carl, we're still doing the fishy stuff. Rescue albino red tail shark. No, it'd be red fin shark. Or is it rainbow? I think it's rainbow shark, albino rainbow. And the red fins only have the odd fin red. They don't have every fin red, if I'm right. So we're going to acclimate him off, and then he'll be settled in and ready to go then. I'll have to undo the knot, get him dipping. He's still got 15 minutes of floating yet, because literally he's only just arrived. So we do temperature first, and then we do water quality afterwards. Well, that's worked out well. I've already got a customer thinking about coming in the weekend and taking that big tank home. So mocking it up with what it could look like, I think has sold the tank within hours, which is fantastic. So we've got to release off it. Well, we've got to open the bag, do acclimation, then we can release him. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to wait till it gets a little bit darker outside, and then I'm going to have less glare on the tank. I'll be able to turn the lights on, turn the lights off in the shop, and we get a nice detailed look with the lights on, making it look really cool. Because it's looking nice now. I'm really happy with it. And he's asked me to do a quote on everything I've put in there as well, so we can just take the lot. So I think that's going to be really, really good. Really, really good. So we crack on. I'll get this fish sorted. We'll release him, and then I'll show you the tanko at the end though. Oh, come on then, buddy. It's time to be released. Out you go then, my friend. Out you go. Whoop, whoop, whoop. There he goes. Whee. New house to live in. So just about to do the big reveal, but we've got to have some talking time. Just a little bit. So the shop is struggling a little bit with the electric hikes and the prices and all that stuff. So if you ever wanted to support Snake Island Exotics, this is the time to do it. Go on the computer, get it up on there and click the join button. You can join that, you can help support me, the shop and stuff like that. Any way will help us. I'm gonna be setting up maybe a Just Give or something like that to try and help us along, because if it stays like this for too long, there's a chance there's not going to be a Snake Island Exotics, okay? So we need to jump on this, start making a little bit more money, and then as soon as the electric prices come down again, we should be okay. But at the moment, we are limping along. So we've got to make sure that if you want to support us, this is the chance to do it, because this is when we need supporting. So if you want to click the join button, you can go on the computer, click the join button, or I'm going to set up another thing that I'll put on the next couple of videos. But if you want to support us, this is the time to jump on and help support us, okay? But now we're going to show you the big reveal of the new tank. Are you ready? Da-na-na-na-na-na. Look at that! Super cool. Really, really nice. And it's sold before I even got a chance to finish it. Gentleman come in, went, wow, I'll have it. So he's having that and some other stuff as well. So this, thank God, is now sold. It's been sat here for months, but we finally got it sold. I think doing the decor really did help us out though, really did. So there we go. Let me know in the comments what you would put in there. Would you put some angels in there? Would you put some discus? Some cichlids? What would you put in there? Put in the comments what you would put in there. And any other decor you'd put in there instead of what I've done. What would you done instead? Just try and get some chatting on the go. So let me go. I think we did a really good job on that. Well, it's sold, so we couldn't do much of a better job than that. So I'm really, really happy with it. Hope you've enjoyed building another tank with me today. If you want to watch another video, there should be one there. If you want to watch, subscribe to the channel, it's up there. If you want to watch a playlist, it's up there. If you want to help support me like we just spoke about, there's a link in the description below where you can click the join button if you're on your PC. And I'm going to be setting up another one probably tomorrow with Just Give, just to help pay for stuff, because it's getting really, really silly at the moment. So that's it for today. So I'll see you in the future. Bye.